So Stephanie, I guess we're a little more than halfway through. A lot has happened, but I'm wondering if there are some moments that just are such standout moments for you. You want to share them?
I think at the moment, just the Paralympics as a whole, it's still an evolving movement, and every year the athletes get better and better. And there's two reasons for that. One, athletes are finally being able to train full time, like professionals. People are still shocked when I say most athletes in parasport don't get prize money. And they're like, well, how on earth do they train full time? Right. And yeah, it's really difficult. But now we're having athletes that can access the same coaches and the same sorts of facilities, and it's making a massive difference, and it's shocking the world. People tune in and like, wow, like they're really good. Not, good for having an artificial leg, but they're really good.
Period. So you're a four-time Paralympian. Is listening to you talk, is there part of you that's like, I wish I was competing right now?
Do you know what? I was a little bit worried. I did retire in 2022, and I loved, Paralympics changed my life. I loved every moment of it. I thought I was going to be an international rugby superstar. And I was in an accident and that didn't work out. And then there was the Paralympics, and I was genuinely scared that I would spend the rest of my life wishing I was jumping into a long jump pit because it was so fun. But now I love telling the stories of the other athletes and just seeing how, the generation before me paved the way, and now these guys are doing the same thing. And I just want the whole world to know it is amazing sport, and it is hardcore sport.
Your favorite sporting moment so far?
From this Paralympics, I loved watching Nicholas Bennett win his gold medal. And it was an amazing performance. But for me, he delivered a masterclass in how to manage your emotions at a games. And you have to learn how to do that. So he comes out and he is focused. He is ready to do the business. He has an amazing swim, wins the gold. And then the emotions pour out. And he gives this raw interview and he enjoys it. And emotions are wonderful and powerful as an athlete, but only if you can harness them, and he did that so brilliantly.
And what a gold that was. We've been looking at the ticket sales for the Paralympics, and I gather from France that they are on a par with the Rugby World Cup in France not that long ago. So that is one very clear measure of success. You hinted at it earlier. What are some other measures of success for the Paralympics? Like how would you rate that movement right now?
For sure, ticket sales, big deal. The world record, or the record for ticket sales, was from London 2017, and that's 2.7 million. As of Monday, we're at 2.3 million sold in Paris, and there's still time. So I'm hoping that we're going to get across that line. But for me, what makes the difference is when broadcasters get on board. And globally, records are being set, CBC included, more original content, live streaming, everything, because parasport is amazing, but you can't love the Paralympics if you don't understand it and you can't watch it, and that's what's going to make the difference.
So there's still only a few days left, but these are big sporting days. There's some big events to come. And for people who've been busy and maybe haven't tuned in, what are the things they should be looking for right now?
Okay, well, super exciting. Canada's wheelchair basketball team on the men's side has just won their quarterfinal. They are in action on Thursday. And this is a big story because for years, Canadian men were dominant. And then they won the gold medal in London 2012 and nothing since. It's been a bit of a dry spell, and they're really hoping to change that. So watch for that. And that's going to be on the 5th. And the other two things you're going to want to watch for, Canadian-wise, you're going to have Brent Lakatos up in the 8. Oh, you're giving.
Is he not your husband?
I know he is. He is.
Okay.
And he's very good at wheelchair racing. And so he's going to be up in the 800 meters on September 5th. Orly Rivard from the pool, she also has 2 more races. And at the moment, both Brent and Orly on the Canadian team, in terms of currently competing athletes, they are tied at 12 gold medals in terms of winning the most medals. So it'll be interesting to see how that mini battle on the Canadian team ends.
That's fantastic. As are you. Stephanie, thanks very much.
My pleasure.